What's up, pilots, and, the world above? This is Kix here with another realistic battle, and today we're doing a little bit of asshole control. Now, before every Russian pilot in War Thunder's existence gets butthurt at me, no, I don't think every single Russian pilot is an asshole. But at the same time, we all know the conspiracy that Russian planes are a bit overpowered compared to, every other plane in War Thunder. So, as a little bit of gratitude, I've gotten sick of some of Gaijin's shit regarding their matchmaking and, Russian bias shit, all that other shit. So we're flying out Thatch's F2A Buffalo here today, and gonna just not really taking care to, I don't know, try, I guess. I don't know. This wasn't really a try-hard match, just a little bit of low-tier fun. Just flying out the day, well, at the start of the morning, just to, get the day flowing, have a good match before, the rest of the day kind of kicks in and then and shit. So, our team mostly consists of variants of the Thatch's F2A Buffalo. There is 3 variants of the Thatch's F2 Buffalo, and then there's a regular F2 Buffalo. He's somewhere in the match, somewhere here. No clue where he is. There's also a Hurricane that kind of donked his takeoff at the beginning, so he's going to be slightly slow to take off here. We'll see him later on in this match. Scanning the area for targets, and the first target should pop up right in a second or so. It's gonna be an I-151 Trika, if I said that right. Russia, please don't kid me. But at the moment, I haven't spotted any targets here. Just kind of making a nice little loop. I don't really want to be the first one in the battle, so that I like to take advantage of planes that are not paying attention to me, not necessarily relying on my dogfighting skills. I know that sounds like I suck, but hey, whatever works for you, right? So, making a loop, scanning the sky for targets, mainly looking for Trikas here. That's mainly what I'm looking for. I mainly brought up Thatch's Buffalo to hunt Trikas. The loadout that I have for this plane is, I have in the 50 caliber, I have stealth ammunition because I really wanted that punch. Because I had a very strong feeling that I was going to be going up against Russians today, so that's a thing. In the regular 7.62, I had regular regular universal ammunition. What I like to do is when I have these different caliber guns, I like to use either air targets, like if I'm flying the British, or I have 20 millimeters along with machine guns. Now I know normally the caliber difference, but means that one round's gonna be slower than the other. But if you usually have your gun conversions right, usually the guns will hit in a similar area to where the actual traces from your lower caliber guns are going to be firing. So I normally don't have a problem with aim when I use the 2 different when I use the 2 different rounds for the 2 different calibers. I usually have my higher caliber guns in a stealth configuration because it does more damage, or the air targets if the plane has them. So first target here, there's a Trika engaging an F2A. I'm going to go engage him. I'm not gonna lie, I make a few mistakes. I'm not the perfect pilot. I was a little bit thirsty, but we're aileron rolling to keep my speed down. I really don't want to snap the wings on this thing because low tier aircraft and shiz. There's also a MiG-3 that just appeared, I think it's a MiG-3. Not really paying attention to him. Probably should have paid more attention to him, but to be honest, I was focused on this Trika. I really wanted to eliminate him from the match. Very dangerous aircraft here. The Trikas are very maneuverable. They're very dangerous if you let them kind of, do their thing. And so I proceeded to eliminate him from the match, as well as another F2A as well. kind of giving it some high yo-yos here to kind of get in a position, kind of finding a hard position, trying to push shots through, not finding home. In a minute, now getting into the low, getting kind of frustrated here, so I'm trying to stay with him, and I realize that that's not going to work. So I'm trying to loop with him here, and then I realize, nope, not going to work, so I high yo-yo it out. Take it vertical, cut back in, put the shots through and miss. Repeat the process. Now you'll see a P40 down there. I actually lose him for a bit, and he actually comes back and around to me. It tries to attack me, then kind of goes after that other F2H. But put the shots through in his striker here. The 50 calibers find home, snap the left wing, and he's gone. P40 comes in. He tries diving at me. I quickly evade him. Kind of saw him coming from a mile away. So his shots don't even really hit. Now I chase after this P51. Or not P51. One take is all we're doing. But I chase after this P40. He's actually going after an F2A Buffalo at the moment. And I'm typing in chat. I'm tagging the P40 and I'm typing in chat, break, break. And I type his name. I type part of his name. I said, break, move, do something. I'm not going to catch this P40 in an outright run. But if he starts to maneuver, then I can easily take him out. So I'm just chasing this P40. I'm running full wep at the moment, so that's a thing. I know I'm never gonna chase. I'm never gonna catch this P40. But my thing is that when the F2A over here starts maneuvering and starts evading, I want to be in a position to actually quickly get up there and put shots into that P40, as you know, hopefully my friend over here is evading, and he does. The F2A moves out, and the P40 sees me coming, and he makes a huge mistake here. He's ran very close to our base. Our base is quite literally on the opposite end of this hill. So he's actually chased this F2A pretty much far away from any friendly help that he could get. There will be a There will be a MiG-3 that comes to try to help, but a little too late. Try to push shots through. Poorly aimed shots here. Should have waited till I got a little bit closer, but follow him through. Maneuvering, trying to get the shots in. I get a couple of shots in here. They don't do much damage. And right here, I was gonna roll through and get back on his 6, but I realized that if I would have did that, I would have donked it right into the side of that mountain. So I roll back. Surely enough, he cuts back to the right, set him on fire, but I keep firing because the power of Stalin and Vodka can actually put out fires, and it actually does. I roll out to try to avoid him, and the fire goes out, but his control surfaces are so damaged that he actually won't be able to avoid the hill or the mountain right here, and he just goes in right there. So, next target's up. And it's a MiG, and once again we're trying to save our friend here that got attacked by the P40. So I roll in, and this MiG, he well, quite literally, he does exactly what we want him to do. Now does he? He starts maneuvering. So I bank in hard to the left. I'm full wep trying to catch this guy. Once again, I should never catch a MiG-3. But he cuts it hard right. Puts the shots through. The rest of the 50 cals go right in the left wing. Left wing snaps. Third kill of the match. Now, at the moment, I don't know what there is only one remaining enemy. There's two remaining enemy aircraft left at the moment. One was, I believe, an IL-4 bomber or attacker, and the other one was a Yak-1. Now currently I don't have any 50 calibers left. I have nothing, but I have 300 rounds of the 7.62 ammunition. But my team is warning me about, or no, one of my teammates was warning me in the Hurricane. He was warning me that the I believe one of the IL-4s, I think he crashes. Not sure what happened to him, but the Yak will appear here in a minute. he informs me that the two planes are on their way to the runway. Now, at this point, I'm typing in chat and trying to land at the same time. Don't type in fly, kids, by the way. That's bad. I'm typing in chat that he's like, you'll be vulnerable. I'm typing in chat, already am, no ammo. So I put it down on the runway and pray to God that I can get up in time to either help or just get up in time before the planes show up, whatever they may be. Have a bit of a fun here, and kind of funny because the F2A that we've been saving, twice this match, he actually performs a bit of Jingles landing. All you Mighty Jingles fans out there. That was a nice little gift to you. And we're back up. Now, he's still on the runway. He's still on the runway because he's still getting repaired. I don't want to leave him. So what I'm going to do is going to take off and we're going to circle the runway a bit. And the reason why I'm doing this is because you want to always give people cover from anything that may be coming. Two teammates, two planes in the air is definitely better than one. You definitely want to cover any other aircraft from getting attacked or on the runway, because once they come over and they see that airplane on the runway and they see your plane, they're gonna go for that plane that's on the ground because it's an easy kill. So want to cover him, circling the runway. The yak appears. He's actually got that hurricane that actually donked his takeoff this at the beginning of the match. He's actually on his 6, so he's screaming in chat. He's trying to get someone to help him. There's another F2A that's closing in, but he's not quite in range yet. So I'm gonna move to engage, taking the quickest path to the target. Now, I don't know if he actually has any 20 millimeter shells left, but not gonna take the chance. 20 millimeters to the face hurt in any tier, so take it vertical, loop it around. He actually pays no attention to me whatsoever. He's got a hard on for this hurricane right here. Put the shots through, miss him. Some of the 7.62s hit, but don't do much damage. And loop it back around, bank it hard right, putting the shots through. Keeping in the turn. He's still got a hard on for that hurricane, so I pretty much got all day to just put 7.62 and 50 cal shells into him. He's aileron rolling. There's another Thatcher's F2 Buffalo shooting at him with me, and there he goes, fireballed. Now, of course, I keep shooting at him because, once again, the power of Stalin and Vodka has the power to somehow put out fires for some stupid-ass reason. But he drives it into the runway. 4th and final kill of the match. I'd like to thank you all for flying with me today. Have fun out there, whatever you're playing, and enjoy. Peace.